Hi everyone, I was asked to do an update yesterday and I thought I might as well do one because I said I'd do one after I've lost 10 kilos and the way it's going that could be another few weeks. So I'll just briefly recap. Here's a photo of me. I haven't got many photos for obvious reasons, but here's a photo of me at lecturing some kids on how to do titrations. I'm an industrial chemist. And I do this on a volunteer basis. But in this photo, you can believe that shirt's fully filled out, and that's where I'm at my height of, I've just made a few notes, that's when I was 122 kilos. Now I very quickly dropped to the 96, but today, a few weeks later, I just weighed myself before, 94.3. Now these are slow, hard gains. And I've even tried to cut back a little bit, but I'm still happy with progress. There's still progress being made. But just a few things I thought I'd mention along the way. About, it could be 8 weeks ago, I got a set of barbells and I thought, well, I'll do a bit of exercise. So I'm going to lose weight. I want to, at least, I don't want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I read an article from the Queensland government that actually said over 55 you can't put muscle on. So I thought, well, that was a bit disheartening, but I thought, well, I'm going to do the weights anyway. Now the interesting thing is, say it was 8 weeks ago, twice a week, so there's 16 sessions, and at the risk of looking like an idiot for whatever reason, I think I have. Now I haven't done any weights for a couple of days, but I've sort of started, putting a bit of muscle on, and it's not been hard. Now, when I look back, I did do some weights when I was young, so that's 35 years ago, so any gains from those days are well and truly gone. But I'm noticing my shoulders are getting rounder, my arms are getting stronger, so all that is very encouraging. And I think, I've got this excess of protein, so every time I seem to be building muscle. And so that's great. At my age, I'm 62, remember, so it's fairly tough ask, but not that bad. So that's the first thing. Now, the second thing is, I remember years ago, I've got a little farm, and when I was mowing, I used to do a lot of good thinking. And I haven't for years, and I noticed last weekend I did some mowing, and I started becoming very creative again. As I'm mowing, I'm thinking, and I'm coming up with all sorts of possibilities for replacing Roundup and all sorts of major issues, But the point really is I've sort of got a bit of my creativity back, and that to me felt really good. I mean, that's a great result. So that was good. Now, there is a bit of a downside. Last weekend, my partner, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, she said, oh, I might have a drink. Now, she rarely drinks, but we keep some little bottles of this, like, fruity cider that she likes in the fridge. She said, I might have a drink. So she got one. She said, do you want one? I said, well, I'll have a scotch and soda. I thought, well, that's pretty innocuous from the point of view of the diet. I wasn't sure of her motives at that time, but actually, as it turned out, she was thirsty. But so she had her 2 drinks, then stops. But she's very good in the sense that she'll keep serving me as long as I keep drinking. So she's bringing me drinks, we're standing around a little fire and sitting, so at the end of the day, I had about 9 scotches, because someone bought me a bottle of scotch for Christmas. And I had about 9 scotch and sodas. And the next day I was fine, but again, now, I know alcohol depresses you, but this was really exaggerated. So it's Wednesday night, and today is the first day I started feeling better. I felt like there's nothing wrong in my life, but I felt like the world was ending, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So you've got to be a little bit circumspect when you have a drink, and if you do go into a funk, it is the alcohol with the diet. Doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you've got to be prepared for that. So that's my little update. I'll just show you quickly if I can. I'm not ready yet because I've still got that 10 kilos, but if you have a look at the photo and have a look now, the difference is palpable. And so anyway, that's just a brief update. I'll call this update 1, and I'll update more as things come to light, or when I've lost the 10 kilos, which could be a while. Alrighty, I've really appreciated all your comments and the subscribers. I mean, it's just been wonderful. So it's given me motivation. I'm learning from heaps of people. So I'll leave it at that for now, and thanks very much, and I'll talk again soon. Thanks.